Howdy folks, today I want to talk to y'all a little bit about native plants and what I'm doing to propagate them, um, and kind of like reduce costs on your plant propagation. Firstly, there's someone that you know who have a whole bunch of plants just popping up inside their yard, so just ask around, and someone probably has some like mahogany or mastic or kamalami or something like that. And so just ask them if you could dig up some of their plants. But before you do that, make sure you have your soil and stuff ready and some labels. So right now, what I did for the past couple weeks, I've been mixing potting soil. And so what I do is I buy the garden soil and I buy perlite. So perlite is this little white stuff. I get it from Tropical Gardens and Nursery, so on Village Road, and but it comes in a huge bag, so it's gonna take you a while to get through that. Or you could, team up with someone and share it. But the garden soil clumps, so it's made for you to just put it in the ground. And potting soil usually has this stuff in it to make it more aerated, and so it prevents the clumping so that the roots don't die and the water could pass through. So I mix up a whole bunch of pots with soil, and then I have them just sitting and waiting. Then I went by Eleanor Phillips. Big shout out to Eleanor Phillips. She's with the Nature Conservancy. She's an awesome person, and she has a lot of good natives in her yard. So she gave me some native plants today. You have this mahogany. There's a palm. It's not necessarily native. Paradise tree. Some more mahogany. A whole bunch of mahogany. Mastic. I've been trying to get a mastic for a long time. And now I'm going to be putting in some gumbo limbo. But the most important thing is to label the trees, especially if you ain't that good at identifying the trees just by the leaves. And so what I use is some soda cans. So these are very easy to find. You can just cut them open with some shears and cut the tag to the size that you need. This string here actually comes from my godmother's blinds. I helped her to shorten her blind cords. If you have kids, definitely shorten the cords to prevent strangulation hazards and stuff like that. But this extra string really came in handy for doing this. I use Sharpie to mark on them, and then you can make them reusable. If you get a dry erase marker, you can actually write over the Sharpie and then erase it like you would a normal dry erase. You can also emboss the tags. If you wanted to just always say Gamilemi, you can scratch it into the tag. But that's kind of my process. And so now I'm just putting them inside the soil and then throwing the tag inside there. But when I get a whole bunch of them, I had these tags tied around a clump of kamalami. So I know all of those that were tied together were kamalami. Alright. Yeah, that's a little bit of science and perspective on planting natives, and I have a lot more work to do. So y'all have a great day. See you later. Bye bye.